Hello all, this is Dr. Dave Maslach talking to you about reciprocity.com. The E is written with a 3. And in this particular video, I want to talk to you about what do professors actually expect of students. So if you don't know me, I'm an associate professor of innovation strategy and entrepreneurship, and I created this whole reciprocity project to give back as much as I possibly can. There were so many people that helped me out that I wanted to pay the favor forward and help you out. All right, so there's 3 basic things that we expect of students. The first thing is that you try. 80% of this world around us is never going to try at the things that are expected of them. I don't know why that is the case. Maybe people need to feel autonomy. Maybe it is that we feel negative emotions when people talk to us and ask us to do things. Maybe we have multiple goals that we're juggling around, and for example, that maybe in the classroom you're expected to understand accounting, or you're expected to understand how to become an engineer, or you're expected to become an actuarial. But we have a part-time job, and we get mixed up in terms of thinking about what our priorities are, and sometimes because one thing is a little bit more difficult in the short term, that we will prefer to do the other thing, and then we will continue to work at the other thing, even though the one alternative is going to net larger returns in the long run. I don't know why this is the case, but it seems to be sort of a natural human tendency why we actually do this kind of thing. So if you can just simply try, you're going to be better than 80% of the world around you. I know it seems like a low hurdle and to simply try, but you know what? That is a big part of life. The second thing that I think is incredibly important that professors expect, and this is going to get you from the 80 to 95% of the people around you, is that you're just simply a decent human being, just reaching out and helping other people when they are in need. Whatever that looks like to you, that's going to be an important thing, or smiling, or giving somebody a hug when they need it. Just, giggling and laughing and enjoying life. That's a really difficult thing for a lot of people around us. Now, why is it so important that you try and that you are a decent human being? Well, this is very much a selfish thing, because people are going to actually give you opportunities when you try and you're a decent human being. So there's one view of how companies actually work and how firms actually work, how the economy works, and is that companies and the economy and what we do are just simply problem-solving entities. We go around, we look at the world around us, and we see that there's a problem, and we solve that problem. Now, if you solve enough problems, and you solve big enough problems that have enough value, that people are just going to give you money to solve those particular problems. So if you go around and you're a decent human being and you see that somebody else has a problem and you try to solve their problem, what ends up happening is that people are going to give you more resources, more opportunities, and more even money to do the things that you're doing, because that you're doing wonderful things in this world, right? So just simply trying, and as well as being a decent human being, is going to get you to the 95% level. Now, what's the last thing that we expect of students? And this is that you're doing something that we can brag on you. So you can be a decent human being, that you can also try, but you can also do things that we can brag on you when from 10 years or 20 years from now, that we can say that, I might not have had that much influence on you, but you went out and did something that was truly impressive, that was really cool, that I would never have thought that you would have done that thing. And it doesn't matter what that thing is. Maybe you become an artist. Maybe you become a philosopher. Maybe you go out and you become a partner in an accounting firm. Whatever it is, that we could just simply brag on you. You imagine us as parents, right? And many of us view students as our children, and that we are trying to teach you how to go out and do wonderful things. And if you do something that we can brag on you, that you could do such a wonderful thing, that you've changed the world somehow in a positive way, doesn't matter how big that is, but we can brag on you, that's going to be a very wonderful thing that we're going to be so proud about in terms of what you've accomplished. So I think it's really easy to sort of see what we expect of you. We don't expect you to know all the material, know absolutely everything around us. None of us know that kind of stuff. The only things that we expect of you is that you just simply try, that you're a decent human being, and then finally you go out and you do something that's wonderful, or that we can brag on you in some sort of way. That's all we really expect. I know it seems like it's a little daunting sometimes to have these expectations of you, but you know what? Just to simply go and try to smile at somebody, say hi, give them a high five, be a decent human being, do the things that you're expected or people expect of you. That's really it. There's no magic in this world in terms of what we expect of you, and there's no magic in terms of what's actually going to happen of you. But we know that you can do these things. They're a low hurdle, and if you actually do those things and you accomplish those things, then yeah, that's going to be a wonderful thing that you've done for yourself. Now here's the secret though, is if you actually accomplish those things and you sort of follow through on these expectations that we have of you, that you are going to live a good life. And that by the time that you are 90 years old and you're looking back, or you're trying to help out other people that are following in your footsteps, that you can say, you know what, this is how you live a good life. Try, be a decent human being, and do something wonderful. All right, take care. If you like this video, give me a thumbs up, to subscribe to the YouTube channel, and see you on the next video. Bye.